Hey, it's BT with the BT MotoGP Valencia review in association with Sport Bikes Inc., the magazine I write for. If you get a chance, check it out. Sorry it's so late, and it's probably going to be really brief because, to be honest, to be perfectly honest, Valencia, love going to Valencia. It's a great place. Froze my black ass off. And also the racing, I'm going to say right now, the actual races, I'm gonna give it a generous C plus. But it's not the racers' fault. I mean, they do the damn thing, but it was cold, man, and you saw the riders. The tires are cold, and Ducati said, the tire thing they have that heats the tire up. They took that off. They go, we don't need this shit. I mean, try to cool the tire down when it gets behind another rider. It heats the tire. They took that shit off. They're like, hey man, we don't need this. It's already cold. So I'm getting ahead of myself, because the story was Jorge Lorenzo, but let's start it off like I always do. Moto 3, best race of the day. Man, also scary. I was there. I don't want to brag, but I was there. Rider of the race, Moto 3. I'm going to give it up to two people, and that's the Spanish teenager, the Spanish Armada. Let me tell you something. Moto 3 next year, oh my God, that's the A-team, man. That's like, you ever go to like a strip club on a Friday night? At about 9 o'clock, that's when the A-team is there. Sorry I said that. That was the old me. But that's when you go, oh my God, I'm in love. This Moto 3 class coming up. You got Raul Fernandez, you got Sergio Garcia, you got Xavier Artigas, and right of the race, I'm going to split it. Even though he won his first, Sergio Garcia and Xavier Artigas, that was his first race in Moto 3 in the big class. The CEVs basically is Moto 3, it's MotoGP light. That's what it is. That's the greatest farm system there is the CEVs. Watch that. Get it on the YouTube channel. Watch the CEVs. Those guys, you see that spit fly up? That was nasty. Anyway, Moto 3, the CEVs are, like I said, they're MotoGP light. Get the YouTube channel, watch the CEVs. Incredible racing. Xavier Artigas, congratulations to him. That's my ride of the race. I'm going to split those two. It should be just Sergio Garcia. But those two teenagers, man, oh my God, great hands, Moto 3. The future MotoGP is in great hands. The heartbreak, oh my God, goes to Dennis Foggia. I'm just glad he's okay. That was a scary wreck. I was there. Man, it was scary. I almost want to heartbreak. I almost want to split that between Dennis Foggia and Sasaki, because he got behind Aaron Canette's bike that leaked oil on the sighting lap, and he crashed. And it's so unfortunate. And to Aaron Canette, and it wasn't his fault that the bike did that. But anyway, I got to make this quick. I'll spend all of my time on Moto 3. I love those kids, man. And that's not a good thing to say. That sounds weird. I love those kids. I'm a grown man. Anyway, that's the heartbreak. Dennis Foggia. I'm glad he's okay. Scary, scary crash. Moto 2. Ride of the race, Moto 2. I'm going to give it to Jake Dixon. Jake Dixon, he got some points. No one talks about Jake Dixon. He just might be the sleeper for the English, man, for the Brits. I like Jake Dixon. He didn't even know, but I like Jake Dixon. I like what he does. He got some points. And I was going to give it to Stefano Manzi, but I got to give him fourth place. I got to give him heartbreak. Stefano Manzi, I got to give him heartbreak because he and Navarro went at it. And Jorge Navarro, matter of fact, I'm going to get Jorge Navarro. It's going to be co-rider of the races, Jake Dixon and Jorge Navarro. Navarro, this is his home race. He and Manzi had a great race, so split up between Jake Dixon and Jorge Navarro for rider of the race, and for heartbreak goes to Stefano Manzi. Manzi did the damn thing, but he just couldn't do it. He was heartbroken at the end, man. He needed a podium. That team Forward Racing, I have a soft spot for those guys too. They worked their butts off. They went through a lot, and God bless them. They almost got the podium. Stefano Manzi, man, he's going into 2020 in great form. I look forward to him doing big things there. MotoGP, I'm going to give the rider of the race, MotoGP, Jack Miller. Jack Miller is the most successful. Why am I talking so loud? Jack Miller is the most successful rider in Pramac Ducati history. What? And he was consistent this year. Jack Miller gets that together for next year. Ooh, he might. If he gets his head right, he just might. He gets more consistency as far as podiums and goes no lower than fifth all through the year. He could be in the contention for the championship. He's got a battle with Marquez. They all got a battle with Marquez. But Jack Miller, congratulations to him. I give him rider of the race. He got another podium and great stoppies. He does great stoppies. Heartbreak, I got to go with Jorge Lorenzo, man. Jorge, damn. He got points, but let's be honest. He got points because everybody else crashed out. And that's going to lead me to talking. Like I said, the GPs, the actual races, I'm going to give it a generous C plus. Not the rider's fault. That's a very hard track to pass on. If you get a chance to go to Valencia, go to Valencia. It's a great track. You can see the whole track from the stands. Very few races you can see that. They got the screens up everywhere. It's not really a bad place to sit. The Valencia is great. I've gone to love that place. Very hard track to pass on, but it's great to watch. And I don't know, man. Even right now saying it, I feel a soft spot for Jorge Lorenzo, man. I was at that press conference when he called it quits, and I almost wanted to cry. Like, I feel like I'm crying now, and it's weird because he's at peace with it. I should be at peace with it, but it comes a time when everybody has to say, I'm done. And when he said that, that resonated with me because he said, and I think I said this on my reviews, I said that, but when he said, I was rolling through the gravel in Aston, and I said, Jorge, what are you doing? If that doesn't, man, he's a 5-time world champion, and everybody, and I'm going to be the one, I'll be the first one to say, and I do it for shits and giggles, doesn't matter. I made fun of him, whatever. I did it for shits and giggles, but I like to think I never disrespected Jorge, but man, when he said that, and it made sense. Like I said, man, these guys, they put themselves out there, and Jorge tried, and then he got to the point he was like, what am I doing? And he tried to will himself. You ever have a relationship that's going bad, and you do something like go on a vacation together, thinking that's going to help, and you can fake it for a little while. So you go on an excursion, you're in a rowboat, you're going down a waterfall or something, you're zip lining, and you're having a good time because you're with other people. Like, this is fun, huh, baby? This is a good time. And then there comes a time where you have to be alone with that person, and then you realize, oh man, I just don't feel the same way about this person. And you try to fake it, but there comes a time when you're alone, and maybe you set it all out. Maybe you got a romantic dinner or whatever. You got candles, everything's right, but the heart's not there. And you look that person straight in the eye and you go, I can't fake it anymore. And they go, are you hurt? That's what it is with Jorge. He finally realized that he couldn't do it anymore. And man, that just hurt. When he was in Austin and he had the same problem. Remember his bike cut out on him? Just like Marquez, almost in the exact same place. And he had to run to the paddock. He had to run to his garage and he couldn't run because his body was that hurt. And he's like a potato. He's like a Mr. Potato Head. He's like different parts and he's trying to run. And it looked awkward and everybody kind of made fun of him. But that was because he was hurt. That told me all I need to know, man. Jorge put a great smile on, but he's a champion, man. 5-time world champion. He deserved more toward the end, but hey, man, I'll remember the good time. I remember he made races boring because once he got out to the front, you go, it's done, and it was. It was boring racing, but Jorge, at his best, he beat the best when they were the best at their best. He beat Rossi in 2010, damn near beat him in 2009. He's the only one to beat Marquez during the time, even though nobody wants to talk about 215. It's like that song by Fat Joe. Everybody want to talk about the Rucker. Man, I don't want to talk about the Rucker. Well, 2015, we're going to talk about it, and real quickly, but Jorge did what it took. You can say what you want to say, but he won in 2015 because he was consistent, and he won the most races. I don't know why I'm going on and on. It makes me so emotional talking about Jorge. I like the guy. He rubbed people the wrong way. Stephen Bishop. He rubbed people the wrong way, but he had an honesty about it that people weren't ready for, and they say he was socially awkward. I don't give a damn. He spoke the truth. He was kind of funny. He was always nice to me, man. Jorge, congratulations, thank you. Looking forward to, what do you guys think about Alex Marquez going into racing with his brother? Oh my God. And people making a big deal of it. The Spargos have been doing this for the last, 3 years, right? No one talked about that. And I talked about this on one of these vlogs years ago. I said, it's going to be the Marquezes and the Spargos in MotoGP, and they're going to wage battle for the ages. And I said that years ago because I saw that coming, man. Alex Marquez, say what you want, but he might pull a Fabio. You just never know. He might pull a Fabio. That's my tongue twister. And be better than you think. But I wonder how it is because Marquez, you can see Mark, he loves his brother. And no matter how much Mark is concentrating on what he's got to do, he's going to be looking over at his brother, make sure his brother's okay. And what's going to happen if his brother has a vicious high side? And Mark has to come off his mental game and go, is my brother okay? Cal does that for Jack Miller. When Jack Miller had that big off, and I think it was in Le Mans, when Jack Miller had that crash, man, that was that scary crash. Remember, Crutchlow stopped the bike and make sure Miller was okay. So, and that's his brother. You know how Mark feels about his brother. So, remember that press conference? He kept looking at the screen trying to watch his brother. That's a love right there. Both the Spargos love each other, but something about the Marquez is a different kind of love. And so what's going to happen and say if Alex is a big off? What if Alex is a serious crash? I'm just saying these things. Or who knows? What if Alex does get it and does Mark go inside? Does Mark go deep inside his brother? Does he do his brother like he does Sideshow Bob, aka Alex Renz? What's up with that porn mustache anyway? He looks like Super Mario with that big fro, with that he looks like a bad perm. It tried to be a fro, and that porn mustache or like Super Mario mustache. I don't know if he's gonna make pizzas or hit barrels or I don't know, or shoot a porn. Anyway. So what's going to happen if he's going to let his brother get a toe? All these things, man. But I tell you what, here, watch out for the test. Watch out for in the test coming up for next season. Watch out for Bad Brad Bender. That's the man to watch out for. Watch out for Iker. Anyway, watch out for the whole KTM team. Brad Bender is the man to watch out for. Of the rookies coming up, watch out for Bender. I think Marquez will catch on later on, but watch out for Bender. Watch out for Marquez. And watch out for Iker Luciano. He's a better rider than people give him credit for. This is going on longer than I wanted to. I hope I wasn't rambling too much for you guys. I'm gonna come out with my BT moments of 2019 and also my award show. I'm gonna try to do maybe this week or sometime next week. Okay. So thank you guys for watching all season long. Sorry this was long. Sorry this was too long. I was gonna talk about the after party, but it has nothing to do with racing. That's those guys blowing off steam. But like I said, I give the GP a C+, being generous. It was cold, and that's what happened. That's a hard track to pass on anyway. Marquez did the damn thing, but they got to give it up to Miller. Got to give it to Maverick Vinales getting third in the championship. Watch out for him for next season. I'll talk about that in the next vlog, which will probably be next week or whatever, and get my award show. So thank you guys for watching. Sorry this was short. Hope you enjoyed it. Anyway, BT saying thank you for watching, and yeah, until then, you know the word.